This is unbelievable.
Oh, baby, what a finish! And the Rangers are back in Toronto a month after that exciting game that they played against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And here they go again. Two of the hottest teams in the league. New York Rangers hockey on MSG Networks is presented by Chase. Hello, everyone. Welcome to New York Rangers hockey. Sam Rose along with Joe Micheletti, and what a night that was a month ago. It was wild, and that night, Igor Shesterkin just stole the show, Joe.
I mean, you see the replays that we just showed right of that. It just gets you so fired up again. And even the head coach, Gerard Gallant, told his team today, he says, the only thing I want you to remember from that game is the win. And maybe Shesterkin's goaltending.
And both teams are red hot. The Rangers have won 4 in a row. The Leafs have won 4 in a row. And they're led by their goaltenders. Here's the Audi goaltending matchup tonight. Igor Shesterkin, 8-2-2, having a terrific season. And Jack Campbell, boy, has he stepped up for the Leafs. 3 shutouts in his 9 wins.
Well, our great goaltending analyst, Stephen Henrik, they talked about this on the pregame show, and you talk about different styles and contrasting styles. These two players certainly have it, with Shesterkin, I think, being the better goaltender, Jack, as far as athletic, and Jack Campbell being that battler and leads the league in wins and finding a way to get it done. This should be quite the matchup.
In this matchup, center ice position very important for the Rangers. Their top 2, Mika Zibanejad and Ryan Strome.
Yeah, Sam, in this position as well, with these great stars, we're going to see contrasting styles in the middle of the ice as well. Now, Zibanejad has 4 goals on the season, and he did score here in Toronto. And we know he's got a lethal shot when he decides to use it. He's been more of a setup man this season. There's a goal he scored against the Leafs here. And so with him and with Ryan Strome, between the two of them, they have just 6 goals on the season. And Strome has missed 4 games, though, but they tend to look at those wingers and they look to set them up. So they've been more the unselfish, set up your wingers type of players this season than goal scorers.
Not only have the Leafs won 4 in a row, they've won 9 out of their last 10. And it started when Austin Matthews got healthy and got into top shape. He has been leading the way, and the other center is their captain, John Tavares.
Yeah, and again, contrasting styles, definitely. Between the two of them, they have 15 goals to the 6 that we just talked about with Strome and Zibanejad. And with Austin Matthews, he has it all. Size, power, one of the best shots in the game. He'll beat you from in close. He'll beat you from a distance with his great shot. And John Tavares is playing his best hockey of the season right now. He's strong on his stick. He's difficult to defend around the front of the net, and that's where he's scoring a lot of those big goals. So if you're defending against them, you better be ready for them to take the shot and try and take some space away from them if you can.
And there's a lot more talent to keep your eye on. For the Maple Leafs, how about William Nylander? He leads the Leafs in scoring with 16 points. And for the Rangers, young Capo Caco is coming alive. He's had goals in 2 straight games. Toronto. Thursday Night Hockey is presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka, official partner of the New York Rangers. We talked about Capo Caco. Joe, he has looked good in the last 2 games. He has gained in confidence, and he's playing both sides of the ice.
He's, you know what, he wants the puck, and he's just, once he gets it, you can just see like the weight lifted off his shoulders, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And he's trying to make plays. He's shooting the puck. He's got his head up. He wants it. He's first in on the forecheck. And this is another guy, Sam, we didn't get a chance to talk to, but he's one of the great passing wingers in the game as well, Mitchell Marner. And you put him on that side with Austin Matthews, and you better watch out. Better be careful.
There we go. Strome against Matthews. Strome, Panarin, and Caco for the Rangers. Matthew, Nick Ritchie, and Mitch Marner for Toronto. Rangers have Fox and Lindgren on defense, and the Leafs have T.J. Brodie, number 78, and the man with the puck, Mike Riley, number 44. Lindgren gets to it, and outlets to Panarin. Now Kakko drives toward the net. The backhander off the side of the net. Carries around. Kakko finds it. Trouba touch pass to Fox. Panarin in the corner. Had trouble handling it. Brodie pushes it ahead. Kakko takes it away. And Ritchie able to move it. The Leafs' last game was a 3-0 shutout win over Nashville here in Toronto on Tuesday night. Toronto playing very, very well in the Atlantic Division. The Rangers playing very well in the Metropolitan Division. Both teams have changed lines. The Rangers have Zibanejad, Kreider, and Goodrow on, with DeAndre Miller and Jacob Trouba. And for Goodrow, this is a homecoming. He grew up in one of the suburbs of Toronto. Kreider's pass taken away by Jake Bunsen, sending it down the boards. No icing. Trouba sends it up the boards. Barkley, Goodrow to Philip Hedl. Just on. Hedl with good speed. Checked there by Sandin, number 38. They battle for it. Hedl keeps it alive. Hedl on with Lafreniere and Gauthier. There's Hedl turning. Shot deflected by Sandin up into the netting. Play stops. We're a minute 56 seconds in.
Well, Gerard Gallant talked about his young line this morning. He was asked a question, "Are you going to keep them together?" He said, "Sure, as long as they keep playing well."
Right? That looks like a new suit for the coach.
He had a few delivered
today. And his son is here, and he was happy about that.
Yeah, he sure was. His son drove 16 hours from Prince Edward Island to get here.
Shot by Gauthier, saved by Campbell, and he holds it.
I said 16 hours. That's, he said, "Oh, it's just enough." I was thinking kind of the opposite, but makes Dad happy for sure to see his son spend a little time with him. They had dinner last night together and came to the morning skate today.
Hedl against Matthews here. Matthews line back on the ice. Matthews, Ritchie, and Marner.
I think it's great. This is great for young players to play against other, top players. And with Hedl, he's getting a little more, as he continues to play.
Matthews finding it around the boards. Matthews missed the start, missed training camp in the start of the season, recovering from surgery. But he has come back, and he is getting his game in gear. Matthews moves in. Marner's shot deflected wide. In that first game against the Rangers when he returned, Matthews had 16 shot attempts, 8 on goal.
The other thing, Sam, and I know we talked about during that game, the Rangers, they won, they won one face-off, and that was in overtime to win it.
That's right.
They were dominated in that area, which, again, led to, more scoring chances and more shots for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the Rangers didn't play that well at that time. The Leafs did. And I talked to Sheldon Keefe this morning, Sam. He said, when we asked him about when things turned for his team, he told us about a game on October 25th in Carolina.
Yeah.
They lost the game 4-1, and he said it was one of the few times that he ever goes into the locker room after a loss. And he went in right away, and he said, "You know what? We did a lot of good things. We could have won that game against one of the team's best teams, and they've gone 9-1 since."
Yeah, they won 5 in a row after that loss. Then lost the game to the LA Kings. And it won 4 in a row. Giveaway, and the backhander by Jason Spezza went wide. Rangers have their 4th line on with Kevin Rooney, who has the puck now. But the Rangers are offside. Dryden Hunt and Ryan Reeves.
Now Jason Spezza ends up with the puck. You'll see Spezza right here, gets it. Now, and it looked like Shesterkin maybe got a piece of it. Backhand shot by Spezza. Yeah, just getting a piece of it with Shesterkin. Jason Spence has been a good player for these Leafs the last few years.
And he really seems comfortable here, Joe.
Yeah. Loves it.
It's toward the end of his career. We know that. He's been an outstanding player throughout the years.
A lot of players can't go from being top 6 to bottom 6.
Yeah. Oh, they score! Riley's shot beat Shesterkin. He never picked it up.
That shot had eyes, is what happened. Morgan Riley, all he did was just try to get the shot through, and Shesterkin didn't see it. And he had no idea about this. When it got to the point, there it is. You can see Trouba was trying to take his man on the play, and they were directly in line with the shot. And all Riley did was shoot the puck quickly and over the left shoulder to make it 1-0.
3:41 into the game. The Leafs score first. They have been a good team when scoring first. Their record outstanding. Puck around the boards. Great Pasha. This is Pierre Engvall, number 47. Pasha, number 25, has been on a hot streak. He had a 3-game goal-scoring streak going into the last game against Nashville. Had to settle for an assist in that game. Muzzin with a good check on Goodrow. Goodrow bats at
penalty
it.
right here. Hall took down Zibanejad on a dangerous cross-check behind the net into the boards, and that's going to put the Rangers on the power play.
Justin Hall, the defenseman, goes off because Zibanejad feeling a little discomfort.
Well, he got hit.
Get a power play.
He got hit hard. You'll see him right behind the net, and there's the
Toronto,
there's the cross-check.
2-minute minor penalty, cross-check.
So that's an easy call. Hall has been off to a difficult start this season. A healthy scratch a few times. Now he's playing his 5th in a row, and the Rangers get an opportunity to tie it on the power play.
This Rangers power play brought to you by your local Volkswagen dealers. Tri-State Volkswagen dealers. Strome to Fox. Back to Ryan Strome. Pass for tip. Comes to Panarin. Panarin, Zibanejad, and Kreider. Here come the Leafs. They're penalty killing third in the league. Varner takes it deep. It deflects wide.
No, their special teams have been excellent during this streak.
Leafs have gone 5 straight games without giving up a power play goal. They've given up only 1 in their last 8 games. Rangers are 12th in the league on the power play. They're 10 for 50 at exactly 20%. 5 for their last 14 over the previous 5 games over the last 7 now. Morgan Riley gets the goal. Simmons and Bunting the assist to 3:41. Strome around to Kreider. All the way around the boards. Panarin gets it back from Fox. Centers, and the shot went wide by Zibanejad. Kreider to Panarin, past him to Fox, toward the net, deflected by Zibanejad, pass in front, blocked by Riley, and cleared out. 35 seconds to go in the power play. His first unit stays on about a minute and a half every power play. Trouba's on now. Here's Panarin looking, pass for Kreider, up the boards to Panarin. Trouba's pass deflected away by Kampf. David Kampf gets to it. Trouba hits him. Leafs have done a good job. Rangers have not been able to get any shots on goal.
A lot of pressure by the Maple Leafs. Kampf is a player that played in Chicago, and they got him for exactly one of these reasons. Kill penalties, win faceoffs, play a defensive role.
Here's Alex Kerfoot. Power play is over. Kerfoot moves in. His shot saved. Shesterkin. Good shot by Kerfoot. Kerfoot's played lately has been outstanding. He's been a good addition as they try to make up for Hyman leaving. Zach Hyman left as a free agent. That was a big loss for the Leafs.
Kerfoot and Adam Fox were teammates at Harvard.
Here is Kerfoot. Dropping it back. Marner takes it across. Leafs a 1-0 lead. A little over 7 minutes gone by here in the first period. Miller playing it up the boards. Ryan Reeves off the skate of Patrick Nemeth. Travis Dermott. Rasmus Sandin drops it back to Dermott. Good pass to Tavares. Now Ritchie up into the netting. It was tipped and play stopped. 7.5 minutes gone by. First period. Morgan Riley, the defenseman, gets the goal for the Leafs.
The Maple Leafs, and keep an eye on this guy right here, and that's Simmons. And watch what you talk about hard work. So he gets in, fights through on the forecheck, gets a hit, stays with it, goes and gets the puck. Now he's got to get through one player, stay with it, hang on. A couple other players fight to knock him off the play. That doesn't happen, and eventually he gets the puck to Riley, who scores the goal. So excellent effort by Simmons on the goal.
Leafs with possession after Tavares won the faceoff. Nylander centers for Riley, taken away by Panarin. And offside whistle against Toronto.
You know, Sam, you think of Morgan Riley. You go back a few seasons ago, the 18-19 season, he led all defensemen with 20 goals. But in the 119 games since then, this being 120, he only had 9 goals. And you know, sometimes that happens because back then everybody kept expecting him to become a better defenseman as well, better all-around defenseman. And sometimes you got to give up something to be a better player, and I think that's what's happened with him. And they just signed him to a long-term contract.
Well, certainly a mainstay on this defense. There's no doubt about that. Ritchie playing it across. Here comes Morgan Riley, and he can go end to end. Matthews is in. Marner centers, broken up by Strome. And Lindgren was able to find the puck. Taco is stopped by Muzzin. Sends it in. Leafs turn it right back out. Nick Ritchie. Matthews shot deflected by Nemeth. Kreider with a hit on Hall. Niels Lundqvist sends out Zibanejad. Chopped it off for Goodrow. That was deflected away. Good play by Engvall, number 47. It's fired around the boards. Muzzin reverses to Hall. He's double teamed. Zibanejad was able to get it to Nemeth. There's Kreider in the corner. Hall takes it away. Out comes Camp. And Kasha moves in against Nemeth. Able to get it to Kasha, comes out with it. Sandin around the boards. Kreider gets back for it. Over 9 minutes gone by here in the first. With a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Sam, you mentioned, I mean, both teams were hot coming into this game, really playing good hockey. And part of that is the way they defended, and that's part of the reason why we've only seen 4 shots on goal.
Yeah. Leaves
their team giving up much.
Yep. Here's Simmons again with the puck. Outside Sandin. Wide of the net, off the back of the net. Trouba battling Simmons. It's a tough battle. Miller is there. The net was lifted up. Simmons trying to kick it in through the back of the net, Joe. New way to score.
He's laughing. He and Trouba battling it out. Oh. Simmons there.
Look, it's in.
Yeah, I don't think that one's going to count. Simmons has always been a hard-nosed player.
And always find him around the net.
Yeah, he is. And again, he was instrumental in the only goal that was scored in this game thus far.
Nylander steps in to take the face off. Rangers control. Reeves. DeAndre Miller. Miller takes it deep. Got deflected out of play by TJ Brody. 9:59 to go in the first period. Rangers have had only 1 shot on goal. Tuesday, which Ranger reached 150 points in the fewest games? Tweet your answer to hashtag Cadillac trivia.
You know, I gave Brian Leach a break last game with that 95-year-old question.
Yeah.
I might have to get him back in the mix. He's back in the mix tonight.
Rooney on with Hunt and Reeves. Rooney against Tavares. Sheldon Keefe was talking the other day about what Tavares did in the offseason, Joe, bringing several players, more than half the team together at his home to bond and to work out for more than a weekend.
That's why he's the captain.
Oh, man, it really, and Sheldon Keefe was saying it really helped pull the team together.
You know, you think about when they had the lead against Montreal, 3-1 in the playoffs, and Tavares got hurt, couldn't play anymore, and you don't think that had a major effect?
They lost the series.
Yep, lost the series in 7 to Montreal.
Tavares to Riley. Morgan Riley looks around. Nylander moves in deep. He's the leading point scorer on the team. That deflects across. Bryden Hunt takes over.
Yeah, Sam, he's had a great season, Nylander.
Oh, yes.
Right from day one. You talk about maturity, just growing up, and that's what he's done.
Paul Matthews moved it. Leafs break out. Jake Muzzin on the puck. That's knocked down by Adam Fox. Nice play. Good pass to Strome. Trying to get it through to Kakko. Kakko bats it deep in the Leaf zone. Rangers still with only 1 shot on goal. And we played 11 and a half minutes. Rangers take it back. Strome trying to get it to Panarin.
Yeah, that's passing up a shot right there. And that's where the Rangers in the last number of games have been so good at recognizing an opportunity to shoot and taking the shot. That's for Strome, as we talked about. He likes to defer to his wingers and be a setup man, but he can shoot the puck, and the line's better when he does shoot it.
Nemeth's pass picked up by Kreider through to Goodrow. Lundqvist sends it in. Around the boards it goes. Leafs take over. Riley with the outlet to Engvall. Brought in by Kasha for a shot. Partially blocked by Trouba. Around the boards, Camp. Back the other way. Trouba still with Kasha. And out comes Chris Kreider. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Leafs a 1-0 lead on the early goal by Morgan Riley at 3:41. Sandin pass out for Simmons. Simmons hit along the boards by Gauthier.
Now, part of this first period for the Rangers, they just haven't gotten to their game, which is get the puck in and go after it when there's not a play. Here's a good play by Gauthier.
Take away, rush down the ice, but that's blocked by Sandin, who stayed with him. Sandin's a good skater. He and Nils Lundqvist were former defensive pair in junior hockey. That shot knocked down, scramble in front, and a save by Campbell.
Well, what a chance for Philip Hedl. The setup from Fox on the right point into the slot where Hedl was stationed, and then the Rangers had a couple of shots at it. Here's the pass. One shot gets through. Now they go after it, and Hedl followed up his own rebound with that chance, and Campbell was there. Here he is again. Let it go quickly. Follows it up. Finds a loose puck, and Jack Campbell with a second good save.
It was a good shift for that line.
It was.
Hedl.
Again, I don't think the Rangers have gotten the puck in, deep. That's their style when there's not a play. Go in and go after it.
Tavares with Kerfoot. Finds a trail of Muzzin. The pass by him. And it's cleared out by Lindgren.
Good job by Kakko coming back defensively.
Ball's long pass to Kerfoot. He gives it up to Fox. There you go. Kerfoot and Fox, they know each other. Kerfoot passed it to him. His old college buddy. Panarin in the corner. Adam Fox with room. Down low, the shot went wide by Zibanejad. Fox, long shot, saved. There's a rebound, and it was cleared away by Kerfoot.
Oh boy, and Campbell might have gotten his stick on the puck before Zibanejad could put it in the empty side. Smart play by Fox. Just a little soft wrist shot from the middle of the ice to the front of the net.
Rangers have been better the last couple of shifts. They've gotten some shots on goal. They've come close. Dermott around the boards for Ritchie. That deflects to Zibanejad. Nemeth off the end boards. Lundqvist comes down to play it. Takes a hit from Ritchie. Nemeth to Zibanejad. Here's Lundqvist with a shot saved by Campbell, and he holds it. 5:28 to go in the first period. The Leafs with a 1-0 lead. Rangers coming close. Zibanejad around the net. Campbell able to stop it. Post this. Rangers against the Atlantic Division. 5-0. Good start to the season versus the Atlantic.
Yeah, and the Toronto, some of their players this morning, and their coach talking about how they've been able to get early leads in games, and that's helped them get right into their overall style as well, which is, you mentioned, 9-1 in their last 10.
Whoa. Nemeth, Lundqvist with some room, sets up to Zibanejad, who missed the net wide. Down the boards, Engvall pokes at it. Zibanejad hustled over, that's off the skate, but kept in by Kreider. Good throw to Zibanejad, taken away by Engvall. And this is David Kampf. Now, Andre Kasha. The end boards, Engvall to Kampf. Around to Kasha. Engvall. That's tipped by Zibanejad back into the Toronto zone. 4:45 to go. First period. Rangers now with 6 shots on goal.
Yeah.
The Leafs haven't had a shot on goal in over 8 minutes,
Yeah,
Joe.
they've had, Rangers have had the last 5 shots.
That shot by Tavares off the side of the net. He's checked by Trouba. Rooney moves in against Kerfoot. Kerfoot with the puck. Good job by Rooney. What an effort by Kevin Rooney. Back to Dryden Hunt. Hunt takes it deep. Check there by Brody. Trouba across to Miller. DeAndre Miller's shot was blocked by Kerfoot. And Tavares has it.
Both teams, Sam, have done a real good job of blocking shots and deflecting the puck around the net.
Brody swings it around the boards. Ritchie lets it go to Marner. Back for Nick Ritchie. Ritchie behind the net. Set up in front. Oh, that went wide. Trouba might have gotten a piece of it.
It did, and he almost deflected it in, actually. It would have went wide by more of a margin.
Here's Marner again. Boy, is he quick. And now Matthews sets up Marner. Shot wide. The big rebound. Rangers get to it. And it's kept in by Dermott. This line has been on for a while here. And the Rangers able to change his. Heedle has come on. Dryden Hunt's been on for a while. Gauthier has come on. Marner controlling the puck around the net. Drops it off for Sandin. Sandin's pass deflected out to Travis Dermott. Now Marner. Looking, shooting, blocked in front, and Philip Heedle able to find it. That's a matchup Sheldon Keefe likes, the Matthews line against the youngsters of the Rangers. Heedle, Lafreniere, and Gauthier. Lindgren moves it up the boards to Panarin. Now Fox and Lindgren. 2:45 to go in this first period. Leafs with a 1-0 lead. Hall, Justin Hall moving it up. That's pass across, intercepted by Fox. Strome with a shot blocked by Muzzin. Taken back by Panarin. Good play. Strome. Kakko along the boards. And the Leafs come out with it. 3-on-2. Kasha. That was blocked by Lindgren. Play, good positioning by Ryan Lindgren, who lifts the puck out of the zone. Morgan Riley back for it. Shots are 6-5 in favor of the Rangers. Patrick Nemeth, hard around the boards for Goodrow. He's tied up by Tavares. Here's Nylander. Down low for Tavares. Back to Nylander. Checked by Lundqvist. Zibanejad moves in. Lundqvist ties up Nylander. Kept alive by Kerfoot. The Nylander behind the net. Comes out with it. Pass intercepted by Kreider. Kreider tries to lead Goodrow. That's stopped by Riley. Leafs come right back in. Nylander against Kreider. Good job by Kreider to stay with Nylander. Now Tavares. His pass taken away by Zibanejad. Boy, both these teams, Joe, they've been outstanding defensively.
They have. This has been a good period, even though there's only been 11 shots. But the way they've focused on their own zone, they've made it difficult for each other to create some quality chances. That's why when you get one, you better take a shot.
Under a minute to go in this first period. Filipino trying to get it through to Lafreniere. Leafs broke it up. Hedel gets it to Gauthier. Gauthier around the net. Stopped by Campbell in the crease on the wraparound.
Boy, another good chance by Gauthier. This line continues to go. Hedel makes a defensive play. That leads to Gauthier's wraparound chance.
Lafreniere. On the corner boards for Hedel. Hedel checked there by Dermott. Pass taken away by Simmons. And Fox able to stop it. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Lindgren holding, both teams changing lines. Fox checks the clock. 10 seconds to go in the first period. And it looks as if the Rangers will let the clock run out. Well, one pass up the middle. Here's Reeves toward the front on Rooney. And it's stopped and batted down. So the first period comes to an end. Morgan Riley with a goal at 3:41 gave the Leafs the lead, and that stands up for one period.
Yeah, I think Campbell had to make the more difficult saves in the first period. There were 12 shots total. Filipino makes a defensive play there, steals the puck. Now he finds Gauthier, and Gauthier's really done a good job of trying to get to the net, and there was one of Campbell's better saves in the period as Gauthier was strong trying to wrap it around to the empty side.
The Rangers head to the locker room. They're down 1-0. End of the first coming up. It's the first intermission report brought to you by your local Honda dealers. John Giannone joins us, and his special guest here in Toronto is Kevin Rooney. Bill Pino has the MSG 150, and Henrik Lundqvist is in the studio with Steve Valiquette. They will join John Giannone with highlights and analysis of the first period. Here in Toronto, there is excitement about their Leafs, and they like the fact an original 6 team in the Rangers here to play them. End of one, Leafs lead 1-0. Toronto Maple Leafs Thursday night hockey is presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam Vodka, official partner of the New York Rangers. And we want you to head to Madison Square Garden this Sunday. It's Hockey Fights Cancer Night. This Sunday at the Garden, November 21st, the Rangers take on the Buffalo Sabres. Get your tickets at NewYorkrangers.com/TIX. Always a big night at the Garden. Here's Morgan Riley. He has 12 points on the season, Joe.
Yeah. Well, he's such a solid all-around player, Sam. Again, he went from being a little bit deficient defensively to learning how to defend, and that was a good signing by them. They signed him long-term, and he would have become an unrestricted free agent.
Strome, Panarin, and Kakko with Fox and Lindgren for the Rangers. Austin Matthews wins the face-off. The Leafs won 10 of 13 face-offs in the first period.
And you're not supposed to tell anybody that.
No?
No.
That's a bad stat, huh? Matthews to Marner.
Well, they
back
won
for Matthews.
They won here last time with a stat similar, so.
And they are one of the best teams, if not the best team on face-off.
They are good, yes.
There's Riley circling, Panarin in front of him. Brody, Strome on him, good man-to-man coverage. Marner out to Brody. Now low is Marner. Pass off the skate, Karam's out of the zone. I thought Henrik Lundqvist made a real good point, Joe, about the Leafs just having a different approach.
Oh, for sure. You know, I think Sheldon Keefe has been incorrectly described as a type of coach that's just, you know, an offensive-minded type of coach. It's not the way he is.
No.
He's been preaching playing without the puck, a good defensive play since he's been the head coach of the Leafs. Sometimes it just takes a while and habits.
Oh, to break those offensive habits,
Right.
you're right.
And to get better defensemen. You know, you got to have players that can defend as well.
That was tipped into the zone by Goodrow. Zibanejad after it against Travis Dermott. Good pressure by Zibanejad. Trouba pinched in. Camp has it. Comes out of the zone. Fired back around the boards. Filipino just off the bench. Lafreniere along the boards. That pass across. Nemeth. Down low for Hedl in the corner. Hedl checked by Hall. From Hall, number 3. Camp moves it up to Andre Kasha. Kasha moves in and gets a shot off stage. Shesterkin. Good shot by Kasha, who's been playing very well of late.
Nice to see him healthy. Hey, Sam, he had a good couple of years of just concussions. He didn't play many games. He was with Anaheim, got traded to Boston. Never really got going there because of concussions. And now he's been healthy, and he's really been a solid player for the Leafs.
When he first got to Anaheim, I mean, everybody thought they had a gem.
Oh, yeah. They did.
Tavares set up for Kirkwood, the save by Shesterkin. Rooney is stopped by Nylander in center. The Leafs were credited with 10 takeaways in the first period. Good poke check by Brody forced Reeves out of the zone. Campbell moves it. 3 minutes in, second period. Jason Spezza's shot is stopped by Shesterkin, and he holds it.
Did you know you could bet on who will win each period on FanDuel Sportsbook? Make every moment more and get in on the action now with FanDuel.
Rangers have had good second periods.
Yeah, you know what, Sam? I didn't mind their play in the first period. I thought they could have shot the puck a little bit more. I thought they could have got their forechecking going a little bit more.
Battle between Simmons and Keandre Miller. Spezza's there, taken away by Miller. Glove down by Muzzin, worked it ahead to Spezza. And Spezza lifts it over the glass and out of play. Montefiore is doing more in state-of-the-art healthcare. Follow MSG Networks on Twitter to vote on the Rangers doing more player. Kako, boy, has he been doing more in the last couple of games.
Now you finally score, and then you follow that one up with another goal in the next game. That can do wonders for the way you feel.
And you come out heralded as the #1 star of the game in each of the last 2 games.
Right.
And the crowd roars for you. It's a great feeling. Goodrow in the corner. Nemeth is there against Ritchie. Matthews gave it up to Zibanejad. Here's Niels Lundqvist. Sends it in. Riley with Goodrow on him. Brody moves it up the boards. Goes all the way down. It'll be an icing on Toronto. We are a little over 4 minutes into the second period. Patrick Nemeth has not put up points yet this season, but defensively he has been very steady.
Yeah, he wasn't signed to provide any offense for the team. You're right. He's there to block shots, play well defensively, and to help his fellow Swede, the young rookie Niels Lundqvist.
Good point there. Lindgren, Warner all over him. Fired in by Adam Fox. Panarin was hooked down, but nothing called on the play. Puck into the Rangers zone. Fox looks around. Leafs are changing. Panarin goes rink wide to Kako. Kakko was checked by Sandin, who deflected the pass, went over the glass and out of play.
Well, there's just not much room on the ice for either team. And you heard John talking to Rooney between periods, and both teams trying to do the same thing, and it's both working. And it can be frustrating for players that want the puck and want to make plays, like Ryan Strome. And the coach says, let me give you a little idea what might work here.
Rooney, Reeves, and Hunt on for the Rangers. Kevin Rooney gets to it. Now Dryden Hunt, checked by Travis Dermott. Leafs with a 1-0 lead. Rooney got it to Reeves. Here's Nemeth and Lundqvist. Long shot went wide. Nemeth in. Trying to get it to Rooney. Tavares stepped in front of him. Now Travis Dermott lifting it out of the zone. And Nemeth is back to intercept. Lundqvist and Rooney sends it in. On the Leafs' 4-game winning streak, 2 of those wins have been shutouts.
Jack Campbell's getting most of the starts because of the injury to Mrazek, their other goaltender who they expected to play a lot of games.
Nice play. Gauthier with the intercept comes right back in, trying to feed Lafreniere. Trouba with a wrist shot that went wide. To the rebound, Hedel.
Been the Rangers' best line, this kid line.
Yes. Shot by Trouba, saved by Campbell. Now Keandre Miller. Trouba toward the net, blocked in front by Sandin.
Now, in that first period, the Rangers had 7 shots. 3 of those were by Gauthier. And he's coming off a game where he had 4 shots, which were a career high for him. So he's already got 3 in the first period of this one.
Joe, we saw him on the trip up to Toronto. And again this morning, this entire line, their entire line was on the ice for an optional skate. He's pumped up. He's really feeling good about himself.
Through all this, Sam, right from training camp when he didn't play much at all the starts of the season, he has kept just a wonderful attitude about wherever they need me, whatever they need me to do, I will try, and that's the way I'm going to play day by day.
Goodrow forced his way into the zone. Kreider's pass for Zibanejad. He was tied up by Jake Munson. Nearly 7 minutes gone by here in the second. Bunting had it knocked away by Nemeth, and Kreider clears it out. Not many shots.
There's just not much room.
No.
I mean, both teams are trying to stand up at the blue line, not allow the other team entry, which has worked. There's another good play. Niels Lundqvist stands up.
Nemeth hustles over, moves it quickly. Kakko comes out with it. And that was stopped at the line.
They got to move it a little quicker.
Matthews moves in. Matthews shoots, saves Shesterkin, and no rebound. Matthews always dangerous. He's a great shot. Shesterkin a good save. Hey, who are those guys, Joe? Oh. There's Wendell Clark in the middle.
Yeah, Dion Phaneuf.
Dion Phaneuf,
by the
who
way,
just officially retired.
Right, congratulations. He had a heck of a career.
He did. You're right, Joe.
14 seasons. He was a tremendous player. Started his career in Calgary. Was the captain of the Leafs while he was here.
Trouba moves it back to Keandre Miller. Rangers have had only 1 shot on goal in the first 8 minutes here of the second period. Here's Marner, open, fake, shoots, and it went over the top. Shesterkin had cut a piece. Panarin makes a move on Brody. Pass intercepted by Marner. Marner, who got the shot on one end, comes back and makes the defensive play on the other.
That's what Henrik Lundqvist was talking about.
Riley, little pass. Matthews, backhander went wide. Oh, both teams up and down. Shot by Matthews is saved by Shesterkin.
That's a heck of a save.
Whoa.
The way Matthews shoots it.
And the puck was touched with a high stick.
You know, Sam, we've talked about both teams and how they've done you know, defensively with their sticks and blocking shots. Watch Keandre Miller here, 79. Fake shot, but then look at that reach. So he gets a piece of that and deflects it over the net. Again, Marner with some time and some room. He's a very crafty player, but Keandre Miller makes a good play by just not giving up on the play and is able to help out his goaltender by deflecting that shot.
Sturkin looks like he got his shoulder on it as well. Lindgren up the boards for Lafreniere, finds Fox. Back the other way, Gauthier. Gauthier moves in, tries to the net, and a save by Campbell. It just trickled wide. Oh, strong move by Gauthier. He continues to put that extra gear into it and drive to the net.
He gets his first, so he's got a little confidence.
That's deflected up into the netting. The shot by Lafreniere. 11:03 to go.
You know, again, we talked about his size. He's about 230 pounds and could skate. And look at this. If he gets just you know, a little bit of space and a little bit of room, and you're not in a good position defensively, those are the things that he can do.
And that line continues to get the best chances, Joe, for the Rangers.
It's been the best line.
Rooney against Spezza, fourth line against fourth line. Leafs a 1-0 lead.
Sorry, Sam. I was just going to say it happens when you focus on a couple other, maybe your two top lines. You get a little favorable matchup as a third line.
Michael Bunting drops it back. Spezza moves in. Takes it down. Penalty upcoming on the Rangers. Their first penalty of the game.
Dryden Hunt, I believe.
Tripping will be the call. And the Leafs, whose power play is one of the best in the league, will have the man advantage.
You'll just see
New York 27.
diving here to try and make the play was Dryden Hunt. Good effort, but Spezza went down on the play and drew the penalty.
Penalties on Niels Lundqvist for tripping.
I thought it was on Hunt, but
9:20 the time of the penalty. So the Leafs on the power play, 6th in the league. All right.
Let's see. There's Hunt. He's the one who trips him down, and Lundqvist inadvertently give it to him. Which is
now
fine.
they switched it, Joe.
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They correct themselves.
Got it right. Dryden Hunt goes in for tripping at 9:20. The Leafs have scored power play goals in 8 of their last 9 games. 9 for 23.
Goodrow, I was going to mention, has been pretty good on faceoff, but he loses that one to Tavares.
Marner playing catch with Nylander. We got Tavares in front, Matthews in the right circle. Rangers have Fox and Lindgren, Rooney and Goodrow. Tavares trying to get it to Matthews for a one-timer. Rangers come down with it. Here's Rooney moving in, shooting, glove save by Campbell. Good chance, short-handed for Kevin Rooney.
It was a good play by Ryan Lindgren in front with his stick in the right spot. They tried to make a pass all the way across. Lindgren in the middle will deflect it right there. And so that eludes Austin Matthews, and here come the Rangers. Odd man rush. Rooney takes a shot. Campbell with the glove save.
Campbell is 29 years old.
Good time to be having a career year when you become an unrestricted free agent.
Trouba shot saved by Campbell. Leafs power play. Minute 20 remaining in the man advantage. We're at the 10-minute mark of the second period. Leafs a 1-0 lead. Nylander moves in. Fires across. That shot deflected wide. Rangers have Zibanejad and Kreider on with Nemeth and Trouba. Marner in deep. Tavares in front. Nylander out to Riley. Now Matthews with room. Kreider in front of him. Marner pass across, missed to Tavares. Might have been elevated. Riley to Nylander. Out to Riley. Now Matthews got under it. High off the glass and deflects out of the zone. 35 seconds to go.
Great job of penalty killing thus far.
of the Leafs, 39% on the power play over the last 9 games. Scary. Here's Riley moving in. He scores! Morgan Riley made his way in to score his 2nd goal of the game. And that Leafs power play, it's murder.
Now the Rangers couldn't win the battle on the boards. And you'll see as the Rangers get a couple of players over there. Kreider is there, Nemeth is there, Zibanejad's in the area, but Toronto comes up with it, and then they go to the side where nobody's over on that other side, and Riley's got time to do whatever he wants. Fakes the shot. Trouba tries to get the stick there, but Riley pulls it past the stick to Trouba, and then let it go for the 2-0 lead. And his 2nd of the game.
10:59, the time of the goal. As that power play continues. The special teams for the Leafs, a big factor here. Let's see. Gerard Gallant with a lengthy discussion with referee Mark Jonette.
I think he was considering, he wanted to take a look at maybe there was an offside on the play, and elected to let it go.
On the board, Muzzin pushed it ahead for Engvall. Taken away by Reeves. Bryden Hunt moves in against Justin Hall. There's Hunt in the corner. Muzzin on him now. Camp with a little pass to Engvall. On to Kasha. That was stopped by Shesterkin for Fox. Rangers change lines. Pass ahead. Tipped by Kakko in the Leaf zone. Brody back for it. Tied up by Kakko. Panarin is there. Strome along the boards. Leafs able to come out. Simmons puts in the Ranger zone. Bunting against Trouba. Now it's Simmons. Strome on him. Simmons pass out in front. He's knocked away and recovered by Panarin. Riley's 2nd of the game, his 3rd of the season from Matthews at 10:59. Panarin all the way, and he missed wide on the backhand. A power play goal for the Leafs. Strome around the boards to Panarin. Strome up the boards, but Trouba pinched in, and Trouba knocks down Bunting. Hit along the boards. Oh, getting rough in front of the Rangers bench.
Strome took a run at Bunting. Bunting is he's a hard-working local product that's always in the middle of things, and so Strome had an opportunity to try and come up with a big hit on Bunting, and so it turns out.
Penalty coming up on Bunting. We'll be right back.
When's he going to be a Yankee, Sam?
Now, Yankees need a shortstop. He's a 3rd baseman.
Oh.
Yeah, good jersey. There you go. There you're looking good. Now you're a hometown fan. Way to go, John. Skating 4 aside, Strome and Bunting in the penalty boxes. 2 minutes each for roughing. 7:10 to go. 2nd period. Leafs a 2-0 lead. Marner took it back. Broken up by Kreider. Rangers 4. Kreider, Zibanejad, Fox, and Lindgren. The Leafs have Marner, Matthews, Riley, and Brody. Jay Brody, the former Calgary Flame, fires it around the boards. The Leafs have gone nearly 110 minutes without giving up a goal, Joe.
You have to, 6 games ago against the Boston Bruins, the last time they gave up a power play goal. Well, they've done a lot of good things right defensively, even strength and penalty killing.
Dangerous around the net here with Nylander and Tavares on. Muzzin for Tavares, checked by Lindgren. Tavares, Muzzin, toward the net, glove by Shesterkin, and he holds it. 6:07 to go in the second period. Sunday night on MSG2, the Rangers take on the Buffalo Sabres at Madison Square Garden. Live coverage begins at 5:30 with Rangers Game Night with John Giannone and Steve Valiquette. Puck drops at 6 p.m. Sunday on MSG2 or stream on MSG Go. Sabres have been doing okay, Joe. That little rough spot, but they're hanging around the 500 mark. Marner checked by Miller.
Again, Marner a second real good chance, and he just held on to the puck, tried to be patient, and he forgot Miller's got that long reach.
Panarin fires it into the corner. Miller gets there to save by Campbell. How about that?
That was great communication between Miller and Panarin at their own blue line. Miller said something to him, pointed, he took off. Panarin read it.
Marner toward the net. Looked like he got through, and Shesterkin stopped it. Trouba got a piece in front as well. There's Philip Hedl. Hedl moves in, shooting wide. And now both teams back at full strength out of the penalty boxes. Strome and Bunting. Leafs play it deep into the Ranger zone. Nemeth taken away by Camp. Quick move by Camp. Chance for Engvall, stopped by Shesterkin. Engvall has it back. Pierre Engvall with a pass out of the zone. Under 5 minutes to go, second period. Leafs with a goal in each period, lead it 2-0. Campbell, around it goes, past Pasha, and sent in by Lindgren. Rangers with 12 shots on goal, 7 in the first period, 5 here in the second. The Leafs 14 shots on goal, 9 here in the second. Fox stopped by Hall, who shot it wide. Tavares. Ball across the muzzin in the middle, Kerfoot. They move it well. Shot by Tavares, save. Shesterkin, good anticipation. Leafs pass the puck well to set up Tavares. Outlet muzzin, long pass to Nylander. Went by him, Lindgren looks around. Nylander kicked it loose, but Reeves is there to play it. DeAndre Miller. It's tipped ahead. Panarin goes after it. Panarin. Rangers were changing. Miller tried to keep it in. It's picked up by Matthews. Trouba back. Matthews fakes. Trouba breaks it up. Good defensive play by Jacob Trouba. Long lead for Strome. Drops it back to Trouba. Trouba checked by Marner. Kapokako's pass blocked by Austin Matthews. It's another thing the players were talking about. That Matthews playing hard in both zones, the offensive and defensive zone. 3 minutes to go in the second. Matthews moving in, shooting, save, Shesterkin. Matthews again. Nemeth takes over. Nemeth pass tip. Rangers offside on the play. Kreider ahead of the play. 2:46 to go here in the second.
You know, you can sense a little frustration with the Rangers not being able to make many plays in this game.
Late second period, Rangers down 2-0.
We'll see him here. There's Marner. Look at the time and the space he's got, but Keandre Miller comes across and makes a defensive play. And then here he is again, and look at the communication between him and Panarin right there. He says, put the puck in, and he took off, and Panarin did it perfectly. Here it is again. Takes off, gets up to over 20 miles an hour. Panarin puts it in the right spot. Miller with that chance, and Jack Campbell came up with a big save to keep this a 2-0 game.
Andre Miller, sometimes we forget just how young he is.
Well, Sam, you know, the other thing about him, sorry for interrupting, I mean, he didn't start playing defense until he went to college.
That's right.
He was a forward, so he's still really learning the position.
There's Nylander. Around the net, looking to make a play. Doesn't cut in. Nylander goes out to Hall. Tavares. Long shot. Wide. Justin Hall took the shot. It's chipped out of the zone. Picked up by Barclay Goodrow. Pass to Kreider. Kreider behind the back pass. Taken away and brought out by Alex Kerfoot. Kerfoot on the boards. By Nemeth. Rangers lifted out. Goodrow was hit by Hall and wants to know why there wasn't an interference call.
He didn't touch the puck.
Run in by Matthews. Matthews, 102 minutes to go here in the second. Rangers have been held to just 5 shots on goal here in the second period. Lafreniere stick handled around Goodrow, who's going off on a line change. DJ Brody with the outlet. Morgan Riley with both goals in the game. That shot went wide. Nick Ritchie missing the net. Lafreniere moves in against Brody. Hit by Lafreniere. Brody stays with it. Taken away by Hedl. Hedl playing in his 200th NHL game, all with the Rangers. Pass tip comes out of the zone. Lafreniere takes it. In comes Gauthier. He shoots and a save. Good shot by Gauthier. 1:07 to go in the third.
Rangers fans, this is my garden. Welcome home.
1:07 to go in the second period.
Yeah, here's the puck was up in the air. You see Goodrow doesn't touch the puck, and then gets hit by Hall and was wondering why there wasn't an interference call.
Leafs clear it out. 1 minute to go, second period. Puck deflected into the Leafs bench, and play stops.
Actually, Ray Ferraro down there between the benches.
Ray made the catch.
Ray. Well, he didn't make the catch. He used to have great hands. Like he used to have great hands. I'm not sure those same hands are what they used to be anymore. Ray he's a heck of an analyst. Is Ray, but he was alert. Make sure that protected his face and head.
Boy, the Leafs don't give up much. Very impressive the way they play. They are really going right now. That lead to Panarin, save by Campbell.
Oh, that was a good opportunity off the rush, which you just mentioned, Sam. And we haven't seen many of those.
No. Miller trying to play it. Andre Kasha's pass goes through. Jake Muzzin toward the net. Save on a deflection by Shesterkin. He makes another save on David Kampf. Miller skates it clear. 15 seconds to go in the period. Miller puts it in front, broken up by Kampf, coming back. And that's, again, indicative of the way the Leafs have been playing. They go on offense, but they also come back on defense. Period comes to an end. Leafs had 12 shots on goal, and the Rangers 7.
Yeah, the Rangers had a few good chances more in the second half of that period, and here's the chance off the rush. Middle is open, go hard to the net, quick passing. Strome finds Panarin, and Jack Campbell has been solid, and then there's a good save as Shesterkin is able to handle the redirection by Kampf.
All right, coming up, it's the second period intermission report. Rangers head for the locker room down 2-0. Back in the studio in New York, Bill Pino has the Audi MSG 150 with a look around the NHL, and then John Giannone, Henrik Lundqvist, Steve Valiquette will break down the way this game has gone. Right now, the Leafs in control with a 2-0 lead. They got a power play goal in the second period. Morgan Riley's second of the game from Matthews and Tavares at 10:59. For the third period, New York Rangers hockey on MSG Networks is presented by Chase. Joe, probably the third line has been the best line for the Rangers.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that.
Yeah, Sam, no probably from my standpoint.
Yeah.
They have been. Really the only line that's generated much of anything, and it's come from their hard work on the defensive side without the puck. And then once they get it, they're attacking the net. Julien Gauthier with 5 of the Rangers' 14 shots. Here's another good defensive play in the neutral zone. Here's another one where Gauthier has a little bit of space and some time, takes off in there. Look at how they're working. Tito gets one shot after being set up by Fox and gets his own rebound.
Check out the Infosys stat line. Julien Gauthier with a career high 5 shots on goal in a game, and that's through 2 periods.
Yeah, Sam, I mean, the Rangers are going to have, their top 2 lines are going to have to get going here because their top 6 forwards for the Rangers have a total of 3 shots, and that's by 2 players. So 4 of the top 6 forwards for the Rangers have not had a shot on goal.
Underway 3rd period. Nick Ritchie moves into the net. Save Shesterkin. Oh, hard drive to the net by Ritchie, who has not scored a goal, Joe.
No, 2 assists on the season. He was a free agent signing. He's been trying to find his game and had a chance there. And Fox from behind just kept on going, kept bothering him. But Ritchie was able to get a shot off on the backhand. There it is again, a good steal.
Rangers starting the 3rd period the way they started the first 2 with Strome, Panarin, and Kakko. Fox and Lindgren. Panarin fires in around the boards. Brody able to move it out. Lindgren recovers. Pass tipped. And Morgan Riley, who has both goals in the game for Toronto, controls it. Engvall put it in the Rangers zone. Miller broke it up. Quick shot by David Kampf and a save by Shesterkin.
Now let's see when the Rangers can, if they can get some shots, they need to figure out a way to do more, whether they take Henrik Lundqvist's advice and try and beat Campbell through the legs, as they've talked about his style of play through a couple of periods.
Campbell was originally a draft pick of the Dallas Stars,
yeah, number 1 pick.
2010,
Number 1
11th
pick.
overall, Joe.
Sam, he almost quit. He came very close to quitting the game, very hard on himself, and it just got to a point where he finally met a minor league coach that helped him more mentally than anything. Just said, got him to relax a little bit and believe in himself.
Wraparound try was stopped. That was Kasha, who came out from behind the net. Long shot by Engvall went wide. Played by Andre Kasha to David Kampf. Now Engvall. He's checked by Trouba. Got away. Pass across was tipped by Keandre Miller. In deep, Engvall. Trouba shoves him down. Kampf puts it in the corner. Trouba with a hit on Engvall. Leafs able to maintain possession, and Zibanejad with a good play. Barclay Goodrow moves in. A backhander went through the crease wide, and Engvall comes out with it. Now Tavares gets the shot off, gloved by Shesterkin, and he holds it.
High-performance hockey deserves cold brew to match. Where there's hockey, there's Dunkin'.
Leafs are 7-0 this season when they take a lead into the 3rd period. Rangers 1-3 when trailing going into the 3rd. Leafs a 2-0 lead. Nylander off the face-off win. Leafs have been dominant on face-offs through 2 periods. Tavares. Sandin winds it deep. Set up for Tavares, big save. But Shesterkin couldn't control the puck.
Oh, remember that save, though. If the Rangers can come back, what a chance for Tavares. He doesn't miss very often from there.
Nemeth. Around the boards for Lafreniere. Out with Gauthier and Hedl. Lead for Gauthier. Gauthier. Checked by Riley. Here's Lafreniere to Gauthier. Back to Lafreniere. Gauthier picked up by Brody. Lindgren across the Fox in the middle. Hedl He was pressured by 2 players. The Leafs were able to break up the Rangers' offensive pressure.
That's another good shift by that young line, Sam, the third line for the Rangers.
Campbell. Picked up by Wayne Simmons and sent in by Jason Spezza. Lindgren around the boards. For Dryden Hunt, he was tied up. The puck out of the zone. Leafs recover. A little over 3 minutes gone by in the third. Two teams with 4-game winning streaks on the line. The Leafs have a 2-0 lead. And their shutout streak is nearing 120 minutes. The last game they shut out Nashville 3-0. And the 2-0 lead here on the Rangers. In deep, Kakko. Save, rebound, score! Dryden Hunt with his first as a New York Ranger. Well, that was a long time coming. I think you helped him out, Joe.
It's all him, Sam. It's all him. But you know what, Sam? This is a huge save. Watch 91 get it there, and that's his spot. And Shesterkin makes the save, and then the Rangers just get it to the net. This old, from a bad angle, Campbell makes the save, but Dryden Hunt just walks into it, and yeah, he deserves some hugs.
Come on, what did you say to him this morning?
No, as we were checking out of the hotel.
Yeah?
Something I say a lot. Just relax. I said, you're getting a lot of chances. You're playing well. Just relax. Don't be so tense.
Oh, another chance. Panarin was driving to the net, and Miller fired across. The Rangers pick it up. They score early in the third. Take the puck back. Panarin to Trouba. Trouba shoots, save. There's a big rebound played by Ritchie. Rangers coming on here.
Yeah, Panarin just missed on a deflection just prior to that last shot.
Panarin had it deflected away. Miller fanned on the pass, then he moves in. DeAndre Miller around the net, pass for Strome, miss. Trouba shoots, and a save by Campbell. Through traffic. Panarin, long shot, gloved by Campbell, and he holds it. Oh, great pressure. Back-to-back shifts by the Rangers.
Yeah, they just needed a little something to happen. You know, Sam, and it started with that, you know, we saw the save, but it was that third line that came off. That was the Rangers' best shift here early in this period. And then the save, and then the follow-up, the goal, and by Dryden Hunt, and then the following couple of shifts. Rangers got a little something going here.
Dryden Hunt's last goal, and now a timeout.
Look at this. I mean, it gives you an idea how tight this Ranger team is.
This timeout brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Visit one today. How about Sheldon Keefe?
Boy, he didn't waste any time, did he? He saw something right away, and his team got off to a good start to the period. You know, their first couple of shifts was in the Ranger zone, and then they give up the goal, and a couple of Ranger shifts after that were very good, and so Sheldon Keefe said, I'm going to better talk this over right now and try and settle this thing down.
Dryden Hunt got his first of the season. He had gone 30 games without a goal dating back to April of last season against Vegas when he was playing for Florida. April 9th at Vegas. Rangers put the pressure on. Here's Barclay Goodrow. Strome and Kakko got the assist. Saved by Campbell. Had trouble with it.
That was deflected by Goodrow.
Leafs come out. That's broken up by Fox. Muzzin put it in the Ranger zone. Fox sends it out to Goodrow. Leafs with a 2-1 lead. The Rangers putting the pressure on here the last 3 or 4 minutes. Muzzin. That's tipped into the Ranger zone by Kampf. Back forward is Nemeth. Namath to Niels Lundqvist. The outlet to Gauthier. Leafs clear it out. Now Lundqvist. 3:30, by the way, was the time of the goal by Dryden Hunt. Fournier takes it after a line pass by the Leafs. Shot by Lundqvist, blocked in front, didn't get through, and Dermott was able to move it to Kerfoot. Here's Nylander. Put it in the corner. Lundqvist trying to move it. Kerfoot's pass up the boards, taken by Hedl. Hedl sends it in. Rangers change. A little over 6 minutes gone by, third period.
Just a whole different feel now, isn't there, Sam, to this?
The Rangers, the team coming on. If they can continue it, if they can score another one,
I
take
think,
control of the game.
I think this is Keandre Miller's best game of the season.
Really?
I do.
What are you seeing?
Just the way he's defended. He wants the puck. He's skating with it.
That shot, glove save, Shesterkin. On the shot by Michael Bunting. 6:40 gone by. Third period. Rangers on a goal by Dryden Hunt, his first of the Ranger.
You'll see him here. He'll just throw it in. Now watch where he keeps his stick on the ice. He wants it, wants it, wants it. Rebound comes right back to him, and he is all set to bury that thing. He had his stick on the ice for a good 30 feet, wanting to get that puck, and he made no mistake.
Strome and Kakko got the assist, and each of them stretched their point-scoring streaks. Kakko's a modest 3-game streak. Strome is now a 5-game streak. Shot by Muzzin, knocked away by Shesterkin. Nylander puts it in front off the stick of Tavares. Here's Zibanejad. On goal, knocked away by Campbell, played by Goodrow. Around to Zibanejad, past him. Tavares, nice little pass to Kerfoot. And here come the Leafs. 2-1, Toronto leading it. Both goals by Morgan Riley. One in the first, the power play goal in the second. And the Rangers have scored here in the third. Puck deflected out of play. Come hear the captain, Mark Messier, speak live at an exclusive pregame event before the Rangers take on the Buffalo Sabres this Sunday. Purchase tickets at NewYorkRangers.com/ticket offers. New book, Mark Messier, written with Jimmy Roberts.
He's a great writer.
Yeah.
He's
and everybody who's read the book, Joe, says it's terrific.
Yeah, I haven't read it
I
yet.
haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for Michael Rappaport to pass it along to us.
I thought you were going to say you're waiting for Mark to send you the book. Mark, if you're listening, hey, he might not have your address.
Rooney, Reeves, and Hunt on for the Rangers. Austin Matthews out. Mitch Marner in. And no matter who it is, the Leafs are winning faceoffs all night long. Nick Ritchie off the glove of Shesterkin. Sandin got it to Marner. Pass across, hit the side of the net by Matthews. Shesterkin might have got a piece of that. That's tipped back out, kept in by Travis Dermott. Long shot glove by Shesterkin, and he holds it.
Sam, you mentioned the faceoffs. The Leafs came into this game 4th in the league in faceoffs, and so you know they were good coming in. And that game that you mentioned, the last game against Nashville, in the 3-0 shutout, the Leafs won 41 faceoffs and lost 13. So they dominated that game as well. So that's another strong part of their game.
30 out of 37 tonight. Now 31 out of 38. Ritchie up the boards. Brody winds it deep to Matthews. He's checked there by Fox. Here's Marner. Strome picks him up. 16 against 16. Oh, Strome clipped him with a stick. At least Marner threw his head back. Maybe he was trying to draw it. Oh, good play by the Rangers. Kakko and Strome. Here comes Panarin. Saved by Campbell.
Now the Rangers Rangers make the defensive play, and Strome immediately spots Panarin and just throws it up. There's Strome, sees him, and away he goes. He's forced to go to his backhand and tries to put it through Campbell, and Campbell with his left arm just kind of gets it against his side and is able to smother the puck. So the Rangers' top players getting a few more chances.
Yeah. A little over 8 minutes gone by here in the third.
You know, Panarin had not had a shot through 2 periods. Oh, pardon me, he had 1 shot through 2.
Hedl won that face-off. Shot by Lindgren, saved by Campbell, with Gauthier trying to get to the front.
Good job by Sandin in front, keeping Gauthier away from the front of the net so Campbell could see the shot.
Hedl against Camp. And this one is played by Lindgren. Fox. Back to Lindgren, looking for a lane. Fox has it. Long shot side of the net. The deflection by Gauthier went wide. Gauthier battling Sandin and Kampf. Lafreniere is there. And it's picked up by Engvall. Pierre Engvall comes out with it. Trying to lead Kasha. It's played deep by Andre Kasha for David Kampf. Lindgren. Kasha ties him up. Lindgren able to move it for Lafreniere. Lafreniere maintains possession. Didn't panic with the puck. Fox. 11 minutes to go, third period. Rangers down 2-1. Trouba leads Kreider. That was knocked away by Spezza. Kreider. Miller with a lead for Zibanejad. Muzzin back for it. Dropped it in the corner to Hall. Hall hit by Kreider. Good hit. Zibanejad battles Hall. Kreider trying to get to the puck. That was stopped by Barclay Goodrow, but the Leafs able to clear it out. Goodrow back for it. Zibanejad. On the boards. Panarin. Taken by Brody. Got it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot played it to himself off the end board. Coming down the midway point, third period. Long lead for Tavares. And that's an icing.
Good job by Miller.
Last 3 games, the Rangers have had players get their first goals of the season.
That was Capo Caco with his first. Julien Gauthier with an excellent effort the next game. And then in this one, Dryden Hunt buries that rebound past Campbell for his first.
That's good to see. We've been talking about that fourth line works so hard.
They do.
They need rewards every now and then. They got one with Dryden Hunt scoring. Next will be Ryan Reeves.
Right. He's due.
Yes. We're right at the midway point of the third period. 10 minutes to go. And the Rangers down 2-1, and they've played a strong third period. Scored a goal, put the pressure on, gotten some good chances. Leaks away with the puck, Nylander to Kerfoot.
That was offside. Looked like
that
it to
way.
me.
Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. Strome and Panarin. Panarin checked by Kerfoot. Goes the other way to Strome. Trailer is Fox. In deep for Kako. Kako ridden to the boards by Justin Hall. Fox comes down to play it. Gets it back to Panarin. Panarin looks. Beats Fox. Off the end board, side of the net. Campbell knocked it away from Strome. Kerfoot able to control it, lift it out. All the way down, no icing, and Nemeth back to playing. Rangers set up the breakout. Nemeth waiting. Lundqvist fires it off the boards, intercepted by Marner. Under 9 minutes to go in the third period. Here's Mitch Marner. Now Nick Ritchie. Backhander stopped by Shesterkin. Marner there to play it. McDermott winds it to Ritchie. He's hit by Lundqvist, who takes the puck and is blocked by Matthews. Set up to Marner, save! Big save by Shesterkin. Another good chance for Mitch Marner. Rangers come in, Gauthier surrounded, spun around by Wayne Simmons. On the boards it goes. Trouba went after it, was poked clear by Ritchie. Lundqvist. Just off the bench of Banajad. Trouba. Man Barkley, good roll ahead for Kreider. Campbell leaves it to Riley up the boards. There's been only one power play from each team in the game. Rangers did not cash in on theirs. Toronto did on theirs in the second period. Engvall on the boards it goes for Ondrej Kase. Checked by Miller. Here's Engvall coming out with it. Circling and feeds Muzzin toward the net, but wide. Around the boards, Hall gets there to keep it in. 7.5 minutes to go. Rangers come out with it. Kreider. Ball back for it. Played across to Muzzin. That's intercepted by Fox. Rangers come in with 4 players. The open man, Panarin, trying to hit the cutting Fox, and it just missed. Panarin could have shot. Now the Leafs 2-on-1. Bunting moves in with Simmons. Check from behind, and it's kept out by Shesterkin. The whistle blows with a pileup in the crease, and there's no goal. I don't think it crossed the line anyway. And after the whistle, Strome going at it with Bunting.
He's going to draw a penalty, I think. I don't think, did Strome drop his gloves? Strome still has his gloves and his stick in his hands. He might have drawn a penalty on Bunting. But just prior to that, and I think Panarin went over and talked to the referee. He thought that Fox was pulled down on the attempt down on the other end.
6:56 to go. Third period. Rangers trying to find the tying goal. And then keep that one out of the net. Good job by Shesterkin. Recorded his 150th point with the Rangers on Tuesday. Which Ranger reached 150 points in the fewest games?
I'm going Ulf Nielsen.
Wow, I'm going with Jaromir Jagr, even though it's obvious. Artemi Panarin. How about that? He became a trivia answer.
Not supposed to be.
Tweet your own questions to hashtag Cadillac Trivia. Love it. Right here. Rangers have really been pushing. They've had a good third period. They've scored the only goal of the period, but they need another one. Zibanejad. Kreider. Glove save by Campbell, and he holds it. 6:30 to go.
You know, Sam, I mentioned Panarin. Watch Fox intercept it. Watch what Muzzin does. Grabs him with his left arm, and then Fox goes down as he's going to the net. And then left side of your screen, this was back down the other end. Bunting with the first punch, then Strome reacted, then Bunting dropped the gloves. And
no calls.
No call on either of them.
Fox went down, and he was hit by Ritchie. Lindgren sends it in. Sandin.
No, Sam, we've seen that.
Yeah.
You know, if players get called, you let go of your stick and you just touch somebody with the open hand, arm. It's been automatic for years, and that was a big miss on Fox going to the net.
Down the boards, Gauthier. Lafreniere. It's up to Lundqvist. Now Nemeth. Gauthier keeps it moving. Nick Ritchie plays it back to Sandin. 5:40 to go in the third. 2-1, Toronto leading it. Leafs with a goal in the first period, a goal in the second, both by Morgan Riley. Goal here in the third by Dryden Hunt put the Rangers on the board. Riley moving it to Brody. Loose puck in front. Rangers come away with it. Dryden Hunt comes out. One hands it off the board. Brody back for it. Hunt after him. Good job by Dryden Hunt. Reeves with a hit. Engvall. Trouba pinched in on him. Rooney after it. Riley able to move it. Kasha off the boards. Picked up by David Camp. That shot through the screen. Stopped by Shesterkin. 4:45 to go. Muzzin across to Hall. Toward the net. Deflected to wide. Played by Trouba. Might have been a high stick, but the Rangers played it. Ball back into his own zone. Panarin and Kakko and Strome come on. Tavares stopped by Strome. Off the corner. Reversed by Fox to Lindgren. Lindgren moves it up to Panarin. Kakko leads Strome, tips it ahead. Hall back for it. Strome with a hit. Rangers take the puck. Kakko for Strome. Around to Panarin. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Fox with room shoots, and it hit Muzzin. Lindgren tried a shot, but he fanned on it. Taken away by Matthews, and here's Muzzin. Marner moves in. Now Ritchie shoots. Deflected wide, went off of Fox. Goodrow's pass was blocked. He chips it ahead to Zibanejad. Leaves it for Panarin. Panarin shoots, saved by Campbell.
Oh, off the shaft of the stick.
Batted down by Panarin and deep into the Toronto zone. Goodrow after it. Riley is hit by Kreider. Good hit. Puck turned over. Shot by Miller. Blocked. Matthews lifts it ahead. Miller picks it up. Kreider bats it ahead. Rangers continue to apply pressure. Goodrow's pass taken away by Brody. Leaf trying to clear. Can't do it. Kreider's got it. His shot saved. Oh, big save with the left hand by Campbell on Kreider's shot. Miller across to Kreider. Back to Miller. Rangers keep the puck in. 2:45 to go. Trouba intercepts the clearing attempt, and it deflects out of the zone. Oh, man. Great pressure by the Rangers, and the Leafs able to withstand it. And Campbell made a big save on Kreider. Here's the lead for Hedl, and he stopped. Muzzin came over. 2:20 to go. 2-1 Toronto. Lindgren ahead for Hedl. Rangers take it back. Fox with the puck. Up the middle to Hedl. Right side Gauthier. Gauthier hit by Muzzin. Hall swings it around to Kasha. 2 minutes to go. Lafreniere with a hit. Forced a turnover. Hall able to recover. Outlet to Kerfoot. Lindgren back for it, a minute 50 to go. Strome and Panarin come back on. Panarin with the puck. Kakko on as well. Panarin a pass to himself. Centers through. Trouba shoots. Save. Off the glove of Campbell. Rangers net is empty. Extra skater on with a minute and a half to go. Zibanejad came on. Zibanejad with the puck. Lead to Kakko. Riley back for it. To Brody. Brody lifts it way up in the air. Bounces down. Nylander tried for it. And Trouba able to take it back. Lead to Strome. Strome's pass tipped. Zibanejad fell down. It's taken away by Marner. Off the boards. Rangers almost had too many men on the ice. 1 minute to go. Rangers net is empty. Strome trying to move it out. He does. Kakko pushes it ahead. Kakko against Marner. Leaf trying to move it. Muzzin played it up the boards. Fox keeps it in. Panarin to Fox. Panarin through to Kreider off his stick and over the glass, out of play. 36.1 seconds remaining, and the Rangers trailing 2-1. Let's check out our Infosys stat line. Ice time leaders in the game. Look at how close the two defensemen, Jacob Trouba and Morgan Riley.
Boy, the Rangers have had chance. This is just a matter of, is there enough time? There's Panera with the chance. Goes off the shaft of the stick. Left pad save, and then a good job clearing the puck from in front of the net. And then Jacob Trouba will have an excellent chance. Glove save there by Campbell. The Rangers have had all kinds of chances here in the third period, and it's just, do they have enough time?
That's the big question. This timeout is brought to you by your local Honda dealers. You saw Mike Kelly, the assistant coach, talking to his players and diagramming what he wants them to do offensively.
There's Gene Chanel,
yes,
one of the assistant coaches for the Maple Leafs, as he is talking and diagramming what he needs their group to do defensively. Well, the Rangers it's been a totally different period.
Right.
I mean, they've had the puck. Their top players have had the puck and made plays. And boy, Campbell's made some big saves in this third period.
6 skaters on for the Rangers. Net is empty. Zibanejad out. Strome in against Tavares on the faceoff. Standoff in the circle. Warner lifts it out of the zone toward the empty net. And it's stopped by Fox for Hedl. 25 seconds to go. Strome down the boards. Kreider back the other way. Strome in the corner. Centers for Zibanejad, and he shot it wide. The pass was just in his skates. Here's Fox. Shooting deflected out of play. 7.5 seconds to go. Stay with us. We've got complete post-game coverage coming your way on Mercedes-Benz Rangers postgame with John Giannone, Steve Valiquette, and Henrik Lundqvist. I'll break down the game. We'll have player interviews as well. Face-off win, Toronto around the boards. Fox with a keep in. Zibanejad couldn't get a shot. That shot by Strome as the horn sounds went over the top, and the Leafs hold on to beat the Rangers 2-1.
Sam, this was just a team that ran out of time, because the Rangers in this third period, Shesterkin made a couple of quality saves, but right from the face-off, I mean, it looked like it was over right here, right? No, it wasn't. Kept in by Fox, bouncing puck, and then one last chance by Strome goes over the net. Here's Fox keeping it in, keeping it alive, getting it to the front of the net. Zibanejad had a chance, Strome had a chance, and the Rangers just simply didn't have enough time to come back in this game.
Unofficially, Rangers had 6 scoring chances in the first 2 periods. They had 9 in the third period, come up short. Leafs win it 2-1. We've got a lot more coming your way. Stay with us.